As you go up to the stage, you can feel the eyes of a dozen goblins upon you as she hands you over the microphone. Come on, show us what you got, baby.
I will try. I'm not a singer, but Adam is not a singer, but try his best.
All right.
Participate.
Go ahead and roll presence, expression, and go ahead and add an extra 2. The mood is right, the band's going, Starlight's there with you, and oh boy, do you just stutter right through it. You could maybe roll willpower.
Nah.
Huh? No? The band sort of stutters to a slow stop. And everyone is kind of staring at you a little bit, Starlight included.
I will blush profusely. Sorry. I can compare with you.
Oh, that's alright. Not many can. What do you want?
I came
more
here...
importantly, how did you get here?
Moonshadow. She said someone has been selling Crown secrets, and she sent me to help you in your thing with your sister.
Selling Crown secrets, huh? And she sent you to do something about it?
No, to get you back. She wants you and your army. Apparently, someone is going down. And
she sort of nods her head a little bit and sort of twirls about on the stage a little bit before turning back to you and rushing towards you with vampiric strength and speed, catching you by your collar and just lifting you up. She knows, doesn't she?
Knows what? She sent me here to help you.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll manipulation subterfuge.
No, I'm going
because
to spend
you know you're lying.
Oh yeah.
And do it at -2 because she is incredibly suspicious and paranoid.
Ooh. Come on. Yes!
She sighs and lets you go, her demeanor immediately changing from monster back to sweetheart. She just wants me back then, huh?
Yeah. And she sent me here to help you. I don't really get it, but I present her the piece of parchment.
You can tell her I'm busy then.
Yeah.
I can't leave until my sister is dead.
Yeah. And she gave me some instruction, and I have some things that may help you. The title of Queen.
Ooh, Queen.
I present her the piece of parchment.
Oh, that ought to help out quite a bit. As you can see, I've gotten a little bit of a court, she says as she flops her hair. That's what my new friends are telling me it's called anyway. I'd rather like it. Of course, my sister just doesn't understand these kind of things. There's no way she'd ever get a following like mine. I've got her right on the ropes right now, you know?
Yeah, and...
It's gonna be great. Oh, maybe you could join me. You're not really affiliated with any cults, are you? Right now?
No, not right now.
She sort of takes her hand and lightly strokes under your chin. Just...
I will blush.
You could join me. You could... Oh, when I come back with this kind of extra power... Oh, it'll be beautiful.
I'm glad I could help you.
She goes ahead and picks up the contract from your hand and is about ready to unfurl and read it.
From what I gather, you just have to trade your name for the title of queen. And you will have, well, I guess the queen have her court.
Go ahead and roll manipulation subterfuge again.
And I will again.
To deceive her into just accepting your interpretation.
I will spend a willpower. Oh no, come on! No!
Give me a moment. Wait a second. You have a pen?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go read this then. You can do whatever you want, she says, just waving her hand a little dismissively.
Yeah, I'll be around.
She goes ahead and hops off the stage and starts walking towards the mausoleum. Parchment in hand.
I will go rush out.
You can see, attached to her belt, is a small glass green apple with a small shard missing.
Oh, I will rush to, well, Thomas, not the real Thomas, but
she's standing in the crowd and waits for you to come over.
Thomas?
Yes?
No, not you, Thomas. You're nobody right now. So, Thomas.
Yeah?
Not you! Thomas, I need your help to seal this deal. She got the apple of the May Queen, and you got the shards that come with it. She will need a bit of she will need to be persuaded.
Well, if I recall, you were the one who said that you could do this.
Hey.
I do hope that you intend on keeping your word. It'd be a shame if I had to do all the work.
No, you just help me. I already set her on the path. I will help you. And you can help me too. It's for your own gain. You saw her, right?
Oh, I saw her. Very pretty.
And she has more human following her at home.
I see.
A large cult entirely devoted to her. I know for facts you have a thing for cult, if I recall correctly.
She kind of raises her eyebrow a little bit. Yes. I had a following once, before I was imprisoned. A wonderful set of miscreants that I've protected, raised. And then when I was trapped, my life was cut from theirs. As if my hand was just torn away, she says, just gently shaking the no-name's hand. I'm sure you understand.
Yes, but come on.
But you want me to handle this for you,
then? We will do it together, but we need to persuade her. She will not agree to be imprisoned. We need to deceive her.
Well, she doesn't necessarily know that will happen.
Yeah,
but she might understand that her name will be switched.
Yes. Let us go now.
So, but you wanted me to solve this for you, didn't you?
I want you to
Perhaps we could make another deal. Maybe there's something you can give me. Of course, I just don't know you very well, she says with a little shrug.
Very well. I will... If you help me, I will get you the sweetest substance you ever tasted.
She smiles a little bit. Oh, what's this? You hold, like, some secret ambrosia now?
Yes.
I was pinning you as, more of a librarian than anything.
I'm a keeper of secrets. Deal?
She kind of grins a little bit. Let me guess, is this ambrosia vitae?
You're smart.
Oh, I've learned a few things over the course of a few centuries. It's been a while
Very
since
well.
someone's tried to pull that fast one on me. I gotta
Very
say, it
well,
feels refreshing to see again.
But
You're so
very well. I
confident.
have something else that might interest you with your new body, and your new name will require blood. I will give you a fruit.
Oh, it won't be so necessary as you think.
But I will give you a fruit. That
I
will
won't
grow on
necessarily
the
have her powers, and neither will she have mine. She'll merely have the title, the responsibilities, the
Very well,
pain,
but
the imprisonment. You know, the usual.
very well, but I will give you. I have a piece of magic at home, a magic fruit that can grow under moonlight. Would you be interested in having? It's a small, well, it's a great price for a small task that would benefit you.
She sort of taps her chin. She kind of gives you a little, look in your eye as if reading you a little bit. I can see the value in this. Yes, I'm connecting the dots now. I think that'll be a fantastic deal.
Deal then.
I can go ahead and deal with Starlight. I can make sure that she signs it.
And you got the fruit back home and their name. I think it's a great deal for you.
Oh, it shall be. And she goes ahead and lets
one more thing.
go the no-name's hand.
Wait, one more thing. Do you need this glass apple?
Oh, well, I will like it back. Might be useful. It'll be a simpler way of getting out of here, at the very least.
I can get you out of here with the machete.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
That'll only help you find your former way out, I believe.
Yes.
That should be closed now that all of the apple is here.
Well, won't you like to go? We entered near where Starlight lives, so my friend needed to escape. As to per se, I would really like you to help me out on it. I believe the price I'd already gave you is more than enough to compensate for the loss of a magic fruit. And you could have it back once we're done with it.
Very well. And she goes ahead and takes her leave towards the mausoleum.
So, who said I was already over my head? I don't remember. What's his name again?
Sarah and No Name.
Don't worry, things will turn out fine for the both of us.
Right, because making even more deals with fairies is a, smart move.
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm not giving away my name or anything of my life.
You're giving away your apples.
It's not. I have several.
She could take all of them.
No, I said one.
All right.
I keep to my words, and she does too. So... You just have to wait, and you will be back in your real body in no time. No need to thank me. I just saved your ass.
So modest about it too.
I just want this over with.
I kind of want to try something.
Ooh, you want to try something? Tell me.
I do. Adam's gonna hate me. But I'm gonna trail up behind not Thomas. and I'm gonna ask her, before you try that, is there any way you got any more of that parchment?
Oh, well, I do have some extra paper if you need to take down some notes.
Yeah.
But if
It's
you're
all the
thinking
same
of being
stuff
nice
as
and
parchment, right?
clever, I'm afraid you just don't have much authority around these parts.
Not
You need a
even if
little
it's
bit
on
of a
your
title.
paper?
Oh, no. Paper's not very special at all, you see.
Damn.
It's a title that makes
I did make it myself, so I guess it is a little special. But, well, maybe you could make your own court and make your own deals.
Yeah. Not a big fan of this whole, brambles and hedges. I mean, the maze part is kind of cool, but still.
Sarah, just leave Thomas to his work.
Cool.
Fine.
Well, I guess it is a little bit chilly. Or is that some sort of new slang?
Oh, yeah, that's, cool doesn't mean cool, it means, yeah, it's a
Enjoyable.
good thing.
This is going to be a fun time re-entering society, isn't it?
Oh, you're going to have a blast.
So what is exactly you wanted, Sarah, is it?
Oh, no, it's not gonna work.
Well, if you say so. And she heads away.
I don't know, it wouldn't work, would it?
No.
Because if the parchment isn't... Because the name's already been made on another piece of paper, it's not gonna...
I don't think your name has any power here. And you should not trade it.
Oh no,
I mean, it
wasn't gonna put
technically
my
has
name on it.
value, it just doesn't have power, probably.
I mean, I wasn't gonna put my name on it.
What are you planning to do? You can sell another one's name without his permission.
Yeah, that'd just be rude.
Well, if I ask for the name, it's not really, stealing.
Yes, it is. You don't steal
Not if they give
here.
it willingly.
Well, it'd work for Thomas.
Well, yeah, but what? Would you want to be someone else?
It's not me that wants to be anyone. It's... never mind. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. It probably won't work. We'll let not Thomas take over.
You wait a few minutes to see the results, and you see Starlight walking back towards you. In her green dress, she looks you up and down, and has the green apple at her side now, in her hand. Well, I think that went over rather well. It only took a little bit of persuading. She's quite the one to bite on a little bit of power.
Yes.
Unfortunately, she does have a contract to her to kill her sister.
Don't worry. I can take care of this contract if you give me the apple.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. My sister has been dead for quite some time. However, your friend still can't leave without this, can she?
No.
She goes ahead and hands you the rest of the apple.
Thank you kindly.
Ah, yes, I do think we still have a little bit of name switcheroo to do, don't we?
Indeed.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, yes, I have two now, don't I? And she'll go ahead and take the hand of the no-name and shake it. I go ahead and give you the name of Thomas. And you feel like yourself again.
Thank goodness. God dang it. Yeah.
Oh, so sorry for the little bit of trouble I caused. but, well,
It's
I think we're
alright.
all happy now, aren't we?
Oh, I'm more than happy, and you are more than happy, so I think
Your
it's
friend
alright.
can leave, I can leave, and, well, I'm sure you can leave too.
Oh yeah, don't worry about
Mm.
me.
Oh, I'm
and
ecstatic
I can
about
take
that.
all of this with me too.
Hmm?
She goes ahead and spreads her arm out. Isn't this just a nice little court? I'll have to touch it up a little bit.
It's a
But
nice
there's
start.
plenty here that I can take with me.
Don't forget to stop by my home to get your fruits on the way out.
Oh, I won't forget about you at all.
Very well, I would hate to break my promise. I'm a man of my word.
Alright.
Well, Sarah, would you be so kind to focus on Wildcat? And
I feel like you're not appreciating my specific gift here.
yes, I am. That's
All
why
right, it feels like, I just have one purpose here.
No, Yuri, as my friend, I never treated you as an asset. I'm not an Invictus. Or Ventrue, so calm down.
Okay, fair enough. You have a point.
Don't forget that I will help you find your sire once we're out.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that, buddy.
I promised you.
Promises, promises.
Yeah, we like to make lots of those. Okay,
Oh, you're
what's
gonna
in
be fun.
survival?
Alright, with survival. Finding Wildcat.
Wildcat, go! No!
Oh boy, does she not want to be found right now for some reason.
Maybe
Come
it's because
on.
we got someone that looks suspiciously like her sister.
Oh, doesn't look like your sister, is her sister.
Is suspiciously her sister.
But still looks like the same person you remember. Long blonde hair, green dress, that's exactly Starlight.
Hmm.
Would you throw a bit of willpower for it?
I'm running out.
No.
What was the other
Yay.
thing? The other way I could talk to the hedge?
There's a couple of ways. Let me go ahead and check out. You can try to convince the hedge to let you through. Where is it?
It represents you empathy,
Yes.
intimidation, or
Streetwise, occult,
Oh,
were
sorry.
the other wits options. With the other for presence is presence and intimidation, or expression, or persuasion.
Wait, what was the one about Streetwise?
Alternatively to survival, you could try to roll Streetwise.
Ooh, I'll try that one.
Okay.
And would my specialty in navigation?
Yes, it
Ooh.
would.
Hey,
It's the reason it has Streetwise.
Yeah. It is indeed. Yeah, there we
Hey,
go.
2 successes.
Oh, I rolled without Streetwise, but okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Instead of just hacking your way through the woods, you instead kind of realize that there's sort of a constructed nature to the maze, and use your sort of sense of pathfinding to get through it, avoiding a few dangers, and searching out for Wildcat. You come into a clearing where there's a large rock in the center of it, atop of which is Wildcat. Surrounding her is about 6 individuals, 6 goblins, with spears pointed up at her as she growls at them. And among those goblins is a small fox. Let me read.
What does he say?
This white little fox has small blue spots on its fur, and a blue marking that encircles its eye. It's making animalistic noises through the crowd, walking around it.
Stop right here, goblins.
They all sort of turn around and look at you, distracted just for a moment.
I present to them the apples. You know what this is.
Oh dear, doggies.
Leave
Uh-oh.
her be.
Yeah, back off, goblins.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Somebody wants to go out.
Yeah.
Or there's somebody at the door.
Maybe the mailman. I don't know.
More or less. Someone had the audacity to open a door.
Oh, how dare they?
I know, right? They must be punished. The goblins look at you, and they look at the green apple in your hand, and they look at Starlight, and they go, Starlight, is this okay? We have her right here. And she just
You
sort of
will.
waves her hand dismissively. That's not important anymore. You can go back and tell Harold that everything is fine. At this point, the fox transforms, turning into a man wearing a wrinkleless blue suit with white fringes. His hair is stark white and slicked back, and he has a blue tattoo that encircles his right eye. He walks towards the lot of you and clears his throat. Well, it looks like you've done a little bit of, Oh gosh, doggy, please stop.
Oh, he has a dog.
Doggies
Too.
just want love.
Oh.
I know. Well, it seems you've managed to replace Starlight here. Well, good on you. Now the question is, Starlight, are you going to keep our promise? And she just sort of nods a little slowly. If that's the case, I look forward to seeing you in the winter. And he waves at the goblins and drags them away, leaving you all, Starlight, and Wildcat. She sort of growls at Starlight.
Hey, Wildcat. Come on. This is, well, Starlight, but not the Starlight you knew.
She sort of, looks for a second, closes her eyes, and reaches out with some kind of sense before climbing down off her high ground. What did you do?
Well, she accepted the title of the May Queen. And now, well, she have to take her position. Oh, also, I got you the apple.
You did?
Yes, I need.
So what happened to her then? She says
Well,
as she takes the apple.
No, she's trapped here, in the edge. No, I don't know it's the edge, sorry. She's trapped here.
Well,
It's maybe not the most satisfying conclusion, but...
You're sure she won't leave?
Oh, yeah. She can't. The May Queen cannot leave the edge. Right, Starlight? I said edge again, sorry.
That's right, she's trapped here.
Not edge.
Wildcat looks a little forlorn. She ditches her tiger claw hand and returns to a more normal appearance. Well, I suppose I should thank you for helping me.
Hey, don't fret it.
Let's go home first.
Yeah.
And she holds
finally.
She holds out the apple and the brambles part, and you can see the chemical factory on the other side, with a small little cat waiting for you.
Oh, where did he go?
You all step through, and the cat meows at Sarah.
Animalism time.
Huh?
Alright.
Let's see. That's
ahead
Animal
and-
Ken,
Mhm.
Manipulation, and
Animalism.
yeah. Okay, there we go. I have all the things.
Alright. Cat meows up at you. Welcome back! You
Hey.
found her! You found the savior! Do I get a reward now? Can I have a drink? I showed you it. I deserve something.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely deserve something for being a good kitty and waiting for us. But can you first tell me where the other guy ran off to?
Oh! The other guy?
Yeah, the one that was
he walked
keeping you
out of
company.
here.
Oh. Did
It
he
was
have
real
any
nice.
reason? Did he talk to anyone before
I think
he left?
said something about, it's getting late. And then he hasn't been back here all day.
Wait. What and I kind of peer around the hedge. The sun isn't out, is it?
You peer up, and you can see the windows up above. You can see the very narrowest glimpses of sunlight
Oh no.
as they
Oh.
disappear.
Oh. They're disappearing.
It is sunset.
Phew.
Whew.
Well, that's good timing.
What? Okay.
Apparently, we spent a whole day here.
All right. Well, yeah. I can't blame him for heading home.
What should we do with the cat, Sarah?
The cat walks up to your legs and puts its claws up on it and stretches out. Give me something!
Yeah, okay.
Hungry!
Here you go, little kitty. And I'm gonna feed it a point of my VtR.
Alright. It is now bonded to you
No.
as it gently laps up a little bit of VtR.
Fitz is staying safe in my pocket.
Wait, you're giving blood to a cat? What?
The cat is a ghoul.
Yeah, that's how, you haven't been one of us for very long, have you?
It's been 3 months.
3 months.
Oh yeah, that's nothing.
Gosh.
Yeah, this is, what can I say? Our blood is kind of addictive to, other creatures.
I better take Craig.
Yeah, whatever. That has been a long day. And you have the apple, right?
What do you... How did you come in contact with a piece of this apple?
It's a long story.
Well,
imagine.
we got all night.
I think, well, I was thinking that I should head back home. I could ask if my friend would be so kind to... I'm staying with a friend. I don't know if he would allow company.
Yeah.
I can ask.
I mean, I could use a crash pad. It's either that or back to a hole in the ground that I sleep in.
I said you could crash at my home anytime, Sarah.
This is true. Does your friend have apples?
He has plenty of things. He's quite an antique collector.
Oh, does he know?
Yeah, that
Would love to meet that friend of yours.
I sleep on his 18th century or 19th century couch, and it was not the best, but it serves. Just, how about this? Let's get out. I need to make a call. I bet he's wondering. Actually, I've not even checked my phone.
You all begin your night. And we'll transition back to Victor.
Yeah.
Which is
been a
technically yesterday for Victor.
Yes, technically yesterday. We're gonna see what happened to Victor before
Flashback.
anyone
Oh, no.
happens to call up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. How y'all doing? Rewind to Victor getting his ass kicked and killed. Who am I talking to right now?
Here we go. Here's the sheet. Okay. Victor. You are locked in place, trapped, standing still as you await Lily to arrive. You can feel as if your finger is on the trigger of a gun. When she arrives, you can pull it at any time to begin the duel. But before then, you understand that there's a period where she could stand and talk with you, where you both lay down your ultimatums before the duel begins. Not to any effect, but just to provide closure.
Right.
Additionally, you do have the choice of when the duel begins, if both parties will frenzy or not.
Yep.
Okay. As you stand there, you can feel the approaching aura of dread and uncomfortability of a Nosferatu. You can hear the scraping of metal against the ground. As you see Lily.
I was hoping you would say Pyramid Head.
Oh no, you'd be proper doomed in that case. As you see her lurking down the hall, dragging an axe behind her. And she raises her head up at you, hair hanging down, and hisses. Whelp? Invader? How dare you?
Those are my words.
I've lived here for 150 years. And you seek to take these people away from me? To make them your cattle to serve you? Is that it?
Didn't seem like you were using them. In fact, seemed like you were staying away from them. And, as we all know, if you don't use it, you lose it.
That was the point. They're people still. They deserve to not be harassed. They deserve the freedom they found here.
They
don't need to be
deserve
caught up into
better.
another hierarchy like they've escaped from.
No, I think they do. I think they need a better one. And you aren't providing. In fact, you've stepped on my toes now, so I think it is time that we figure out who exactly is in charge here. And I see you've come equipped. You expected this as well. So, let's say we cut the jibber jabber and we get down to business.
I agree. I've had enough of being patient with you.
So yeah, pulling the trigger.
Click. And you begin to frenzy. And I believe... And the goal here, of course, is going to be what? To the death?
Yes.
Until someone's down?
To the death.
Until someone surrenders. There you go. To the death. To final death. I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, I will. This is Victor's bread and butter.
And I believe, just to clarify, as you frenzy, you get a bonus to strength, dexterity, and stamina rolls equal to your blood potency, correct?
I believe so.
Yes. Okay. So...
I know why you're throwing that in there.
Yes, I do. So, therefore, we will go ahead and roll initiative to see who will act first.
Gee, I wonder if the Elder is gonna go first. Let's see, my speed... initiative is +9.
Oh, that is a low roll.
Yeah, like she doesn't have a thing that she can use.
I believe you do get to add your blood potency to this, since it is kind of a dexterity-ish base roll.
Okay, well then mine's 18, and I guess you already added.
That is correct. You do, in fact, supersede her in natural speed. And as you're about ready to take advantage of it, she supersedes you with supernatural speed, expending a vitae to do so, and going first.
Sure.
She rushes at you with the axe, ready to take a wild swing at you. Let's see how many dice we have here, and what exactly is happening. She's going to try ending this as quickly as possible, and she's going to spend 3 extra vitae.
Okay.
2 of it is going to go towards improving the swing, and 1 is going to go towards vigor.
Alright. She'd also have a -6 for my defense.
Alright, so... -6...
I'm sure this is going to be a devastating hit, by the way.
Oh yes. Let's see. 3 -6 plus her strength, which is...
I'm really gonna miss being a magic user, I'm just gonna say.
Oh yes, we're gonna miss you, Victor. We knew you well.
But I can't let this declaration of war go unchallenged. And imagine if I do win, how amazing that will be.
Oh yeah, she's using a weapon, so her initiative was even lower, thus even more further requiring celerity to beat you.
It doesn't matter. The celerity automatically puts her to the top and then below me again, so...
Yep. Just the power of being a vampire. And she spent blood twice.
Does that technically mean if I survive, I get 2 turns in a row?
Oh, and... no.
Because
she's just taking her turn before you.
Okay, I thought it would change the order for this round, and then it would go back to normal, which would put her after me, which would then mean I go last, and then I go first.
Actually, you might be right, then.
I might be wrong, too. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. This is the form of a question.
Well... Let's decide on that right now, because this could happen quite frequently.
Well,
I think the last time we did it, when Adam and Ryugi were fighting...
Yeah, but we were doing it wrong
back to normal initiative as the whole party went back. So you supersede for the round.
This boosted initiative only lasts 1 turn, after which all encounters return to acting in the order that they rolled. So yeah, she goes first this round, I go second, then we turn back to the regular order, and I go first, she goes second, so literally I get 2 turns in a row.
Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and roll 10 d10.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you said your defense was 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I subtracted 6 from that. That's
I figured.
1, 2, 3, 4. And she's wielding axe with vigor, and that's an additional 4 damage. So that's going to be 8 total, if you have any armor to reduce it.
I do not.
It is normally lethal, but you're a vampire, therefore it's bashing. So it goes through all of your bashing instantaneously, I think. As she just carves out a section of your chest that probably would have killed any other normal person.
I've just taken 5 bashing. How much total you said total it was?
I just added together 8.
8, so do I just upgrade from the...
Yeah. 3 are
Did you only have 5 health?
Actually, I went into this fight already hurt as well.
Oh, right. You're sort of silly like that. Yes, it does upgrade to lethal once you fall back.
Okay. So,
and I think you're taking wound penalties now.
Oh, yeah, because I've... What, 1, 2, 3... I'm 1 aggravated, 3 lethal, 2 bashing.
Oh my god, no.
Victor is a foolish person, isn't he?
Yes.
Why?
But if you want me to paint you a picture here, I imagine this is... Her axe is, like, caught in my chest, and I'm just glaring at her, like, severely wounded, and I'm like, I've got your axe.
Tis but a flesh wound.
No, it's one of those. I've got your axe. You know, one of those. Haha! I let you hit me first. Now you're in my territory.
Yeah, you try talking it up. She
All
sort
that comes out is
twists
blood.
it through your rib and pulls it out. There's only a few light drops of blood as your VtR clings to your body. And it's your turn.
I try to say all that shit, instead it's like blood pouring out of my mouth. All right, I am going to wield my right arm back. She's holding her axe in her right arm, right?
Yes.
I'm going to wield my right arm back, and as I'm swinging it down at her, my fist is going to be surrounded by fire and flame. And instead of going down to strike her, my fist is going to stop somewhere in the middle, and like this ball of fire is going to hit her in the arm.
Alright,
so
you're going for a fire attack.
Going for a fire attack, declaring, I forget what we call this, I'm declaring a special target, which is a -2 to hit. But this is a fire pyromancy attack, so it's normally just minus her resolve. Hold on, I've got it written down.
Yeah, figure it out.
So it would be -2 minus her resolve, I believe. Let me just double check. I put it all in my page 2 of my thing, so I'd be able to look it up faster. Let's see, attacking a victim is... It's easier to read in the book. Cause harm, resolve, plus occult, harm... Yeah, I think it's just minus their resolve. So, -2 minus their resolve.
Alright, you're gonna subtract 2 for resolve here, and you're also going to subtract an additional 2. She is spending a willpower because fire is bad.
That's alright. I will also... Let's see, using a willpower and a VtR for using this at all, and I will also use a willpower to now increase it, because I can do that now.
Alright. Splurge on that willpower.
Did you use more than 1 point of willpower per time?
I can do that now because of my new coil. I'm 2 coils into Coil of Zenuntra, which allows me to spend the willpower I need to use the supernatural, as well as now also use it to power my supernatural stuff.
Oh, nice.
I think I can... You know what, let me just double check real quick. I think I'm also... Oh, shit. Clicked the wrong button there. I think I'm also able to use VtR for supernatural, but I might be wrong. That might be the next level. You know what? I'm not going to waste time. I think that's 3rd level. So yeah, I'm going to take the willpower.
It's the next level.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Taking the willpower. So we said -2, -2, -2, so -6, right?
Only -4. Where'd you get the extra 2? It's what resolve and willpower she has.
Yeah, plus the -2 for a cold shot.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're making a cold shot with fire?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're doing it to her arm, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Looking for an arm rack, specifically on the arm holding the axe. So, -2, -2, -2, plus 3, so -3.
And none of her defense applies to trying to avoid this at all.
Right, because it's her resolve is what's defending her right now.
Right. Okay.
Let me just make sure I don't have anything weird selected when I hit my buttons. Alright, and a -3.
Alright.
Does she have 2 or more less stamina?
She has 2 stamina.
Let me see if it's equal or less. Let's see, arm, if it deals more damage than the target's stamina. Oh, I guess it has to be more, not equal to.
Okay, then. So you don't quite break her arm then, correct?
Right.
But you do damage.
Good thing
How much damage is this?
Good thing the sheet remembered the health stuff, because I already automatically forgot about it. That was already on the roll.
Oh, and you have a -3 wound penalty. That's right. Ouch. Rough. Still made it though.
Well, it's 2 aggravated damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Her arm scorches and burns, and you can see just a blackened, bloody arm.
Oh, also, of course, you know, but I will describe for everybody else, I am now surrounded by a fiery haze, as I have this corona of fire that surrounds me.
Ooh, you went ahead and got that. Very good. Very impressive. She recoils, screeching, as her arm is alight, swapping the axe to the other hand in order to continue using it at all.
And of course that says lethal, but since it's fire, it's automatically upgraded to aggravated.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't put that on repeat. Oops. But I believe it is your turn again.
Oh, yes, right.
Because she did beat you in initiative. Or rather, you beat her, and then she superseded.
Alright, I've got a second chance. Same roll. This time, she switched her weapon to the other arm, so moving to the same thing to the other arm. Consider it like a double hit. Like a quick change up.
Yeah.
Is it still -3? Is she using her willpower again?
She is still using willpower because fire is really scary.
Okay. Damn it. Nothing else I can do.
This time she recognizes it as you snap your fingers and send fire forward. And she darts just out of the way and is ready to make another swing.
No, at this level it's not a dramatic failure anymore, it's just a failure.
Yeah, you finally improved it, right?
Yeah, all my fire shit, I've been improving my technique enough that I don't have the chance to cause spontaneous explosions around me.
That's good.
But she is going to go ahead and try making another swing at you, trying to end this as quickly as possible. She will expend another 3 vitae in order to make that same kind of swing she did at you before.
Oh, actually, she takes 2 points of aggravated damage for trying to attack me.
Just for trying?
Any close combat attacks made against you automatically inflict 1 point of lethal damage on attacker. With the 5-dot version of Psychokinesis, which I have, it's increased to 2 points. And since she's a vampire and this is fire, that's 2 points of aggravated damage just for coming close.
Okay. And just to clarify, does this happen when she declares the attack or after she hits?
It says any close combat attacks made against you, and the flavor of it says you surround yourself and affecting anyone who comes too close. So it doesn't say that she actually has to hit me, it just says she has to make the attack against me. I don't know. Your call. I'm going by both the flavor and it says any close attacks made against you, not any successful attacks.
I guess they still have to actually try those, so they will make their rolls to see if they hit or succeed.
I would say literally a corona is the thing surrounding me, so she would get hit by the fire before she would actually make contact, if that makes any difference.
Okay. I will apply that towards penalties to roll, but she's still not necessarily in wound penalties yet. As deep as her burn is, it's only on the one arm that she's no longer using. And she holds the axe over her head and comes down to try to chop straight into your face.
Oh.
Still -6.
Your defense is the same. Do you want to spend a willpower?
You know, I guess I have to, yeah.
Alright, that's going to be 2 less on her roll. And she gets a total of 1.
Okay.
With 4 damage with her fire axe improved with vigor, she will be doing 4 damage to you as it just chops through the side of your face, cutting off a bit of your cheek.
Well, that puts me to at least full lethal, which I believe is what puts me down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So I'm literally at now, what, 3 aggravated, 3 lethal, which is total.
So yes, you fall immediately into torpor. The light fades from your eyes as the glint of the axe drips some of your own blood that you can't even hold on to anymore.
She can't be merciful. This frenzy's to the death.
And you fall into a deep slumber from which you might never awake. Nobody happens to know what happened to Victor.
No.
As half a night continues, and we wrap around to the next day.
Well, let me remove these images from the stream thing.
I want to call Victor directly. No.
I have a sudden urge to call Victor, you guys.
Yeah. Tom is like, who's Victor?
Well, nobody now.
He was a badass.
Eh.
Hey, I stood toe to toe with an elder.
Eh.
You'll never replace Victor, Thomas. Shut up.
It's okay, we don't need another pyro on our
Nobody
hands.
knows.
So, fast
So I do have to ask,
Yeah?
does Theta, do you want to keep Victor? Do you want me to do a thing, or do you want to just move on?
I don't typically like the GM hand wave. So, I mean, I take full consequence for my actions.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it is, more or less, everyone else gets re-involved with Lily Hunt to, do a thing.
We frenzied to the death.
Alright. No pulling punches then.
It was declared at the beginning, frenzy to the death. I have described to you how I was not going to be merciful to her if I won.
Oh, yes. And you did your best.
You guys missed out the multi-paragraphs of how I was going to rip her apart and then use her decapitated head with the heart in the mouth as a warning to all her followers. I was not going to be merciful to her.
Oh, yes. And now there's just this vastly changed ecosystem. There's a Dave who hasn't been identified yet, a bunch of ghouls, and now a dead Victor.
Oh my god.
The cycle repeats. Such as I killed my own sire. Same way I killed my own sire.
It moves us all.
Now there's a sireless child out there too. Alright, well.
No. I must have sentient that through the blood sympathy.
Feel disturbance in the force.
Nobody is a Deva.
No.
Nobody even feels it. Though, maybe
Hey,
someone
wait,
else
I have
does.
blood tie to Victor. No, I resisted.
Yeah, you resisted that.
No.
That's
No, I
alright.
love this.
I gotta
This to cry.
I gotta say though, I thought I would last longer.
You were already one.
I
thought you would too, but you were actually already damaged.
Yeah.
That may have done you in.
That and I was a glass cannon. Guys, before I went to this fight, I was thinking, oh man, I'm gonna put stuff into boxing and all this shit, and I'm just gonna take this person down in a way they didn't expect, and it was like, oh, I don't have the stamina for this. I am bad.
If only if you had the save point.
But now we have an antagonist to pull up again.
Oh boy.
That was not a cheap fight for her. I believe she spent 7 vitae across 2 rounds.
Well, also aggravated damage lasts a while too.
Also, 4
Visually.
aggravated damage right now. You've scarred her for sure.
I'm gonna miss magic.
Literally, I don't think that goes away. Like, you end up with like a really nasty scar.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
So, going to the next night, it is just
Hooray.
breaking. You didn't even have to spend any vitae to go to sleep and wake up at all, even. Isn't that nice?
That's convenient.
Yeah.
What all are you
Yeah.
planning?
Well?
Let's start with, Sarah. The cat is rubbing against your legs.
I don't suppose you got a name, huh, buddy?
Cat.
Cat. Well, that won't do.
Me.
I'm gonna call you Tigger.
I heard my savior say tiger once.
Tigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Tigger.
Okay. I'm gonna have to make that sheet right now.
Yes.
Character.